Hey guys, so I don't know if I'm the only one, but like I just do not know what I believe in, like religion wise, like not even religious, just like spiritual religion, all that. Because like 95% of me believes in God, but like 5% of me doesn't, and I don't think that that's ever going to change. I'm like, some people like, they're all about the party and crazy whatever in life, like they just like don't care about religion, don't care about God and all that, and then it's like boom, they just flip a switch, and then now all of a sudden they're holy, and it's like I don't think that's gonna happen to me. Just because of everything that I know and everything that I believe in and think, I don't feel like that's a possibility for me to turn Christian or turn Catholic or turn to Jesus, turn to God. I have already tried that. Like people be like, oh, like just pray for this, like turn to him, he will speak to you, this and this. But that's never happened to me. This never happened to me, and I'm happy if that's happened to you because I've always wanted that to happen to me, and quite frankly, I'm jealous. But it's not gonna happen. Like there was so many times where like, oh, I was like praying for this, where I was like, God, if you can hear me, this, and guess what? Nothing. I was talking to a brick wall. That's what it felt like anyways. And people like, oh, you just have to believe. I tried. I did believe. And when I was younger, I went to church. Like I remember I would go to church with like my dad and his family, and then like my neighbors, I would go to church with them. And then I went to a Catholic school. We had to go to church there. And even then, it never like made sense to me. And when I was a kid, like I didn't question it. But obviously as I got older, it's like obviously like I'm 19 now, so it's like it just doesn't make sense to me. And like I hear all like these Bible stories, and I'm like, literally, how does that make sense? Like I know it's a story, but it's like it's somewhat true. I feel like, I mean, I'm not really that educated when it comes to the Bible because like I said, I'm not like into that. But just like the whole like just everything, like the whole like Noah's Ark thing, like story, and like the walking on water and stuff, like how would that even be possible? The walking on water, somehow that could scientifically, maybe, I don't know, but the all the animals on the boat, how are you sitting here believing that? And I shouldn't say that because I shouldn't like bash what someone else believes in, but I mean it's hard not to when, and I don't know if I'd call myself an atheist or an agnostic, or I'm not sure if that's even the word to use, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's just a lot of people get hate for being those things, but people don't be getting hate for being a Christian. Like I don't hate people for being Christian. And I don't really talk about this a lot because a lot of people that I do talk to do believe in God, but I'm not trying to like, that's a big, like people literally get in a whole lot of arguments over that and big fights, all that, and I just don't want that. But I'm so grateful to have my best friend Maya, and me and her basically believe the same thing about it. Like we agree with mostly everything when it comes to religion and like what we believe, what we don't believe. But I guess it just doesn't make sense. Like I said, just things that just doesn't make sense to me. And the second thing is that, like I said, like I've tried praying to God or calling out to God or speaking to him or trying to like whatever, and like it literally nothing ever happened. And I just don't believe like when people are like, oh, like God did this, and it's like it's all great things, right? And as soon as something horrible happens, oh, all of a sudden God has no control over that. And that's just weird to me. Like y'all only praise him when something good happens, but let something bad happen, oh, he has no control over that. And that's just like, that's really weird to me. Like I feel like no one could convince you that's not weird. And like I said, I've really tried, and I wish so badly that I could. I want to have that, I want to have someone to turn to when I feel like I have nobody. I don't have that. Like I don't have what y'all have. Y'all have a God to turn to. You truly believe that he's listening and speaking to you, and that's great. But I don't have that. I had to get the video. My brother was yelling at my sister. Yeah, I don't have that, and like I'm so jealous of people that do. Like I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't understand like how you guys are hearing. Like, I don't know if you guys are like hearing his voice, or like I don't know if this is just like something that I just didn't get the chance to have. I don't know. Like I literally don't know. And like I said, I'm like jealous of people that have it, because it's like, why do you get to have that and I don't? Like why do you get to have that second? Like why do you get to have that comfort of this life now, of knowing, oh, everything will be okay because I have Jesus by me, and also in the afterlife, supposedly the afterlife? I don't have that. I have what I have in this life, and that is it. I have the people that I can actually see and hear. And again, that's not disrespectful, that's just what I'm saying, what I have. I don't know. And it's so frustrating, bro, because I'm just like, when I'm in a bad time, I'm all I got. I don't have no Jesus to go talk to. I'm all I got. Like, this is it. And that's how I feel anyways. And then it's like also I feel like the people that are Christian, like, y'all don't really be Christians. Like, yeah, okay, you'll be like, oh, like, oh, Jesus will forgive you, but it's like, these people will claim they're Christian and do the most horrible things freaking known to man, and then go and confess, get forgiven, and now they're going to heaven. But I'm gonna go to hell, and then I'm like kind of scared because I'm like, what if it is real and I do go to hell? Like, I don't know. And that's why, like, and like I said that 5% of me does believe in heaven. How 5% of me does believe in heaven. How Jesus, God, the devil, all that. And I'm like, what if it is real and I do go to hell? And I don't want to live like that. Like, I don't want to think about that. Like, it's like, you can't not think about it. Like, it's inevitable. Like, it's inevitable that you're gonna die. So I can't not think about that. Like, what if I do go to hell? What if I'm burning for eternity? I don't want to burn for eternity. But I'm not going to live my life a certain way either. Like, I'm living here. I'm not dead yet. Like, I'm not really worried about that as of this moment. But I don't want to burn in hell. I don't want to burn in hell for not believing in Jesus. And that's another thing. I don't think that I'm not worshiping a God that is going to do that to me. When I didn't do nothing wrong, I'm a good person. I'm not the best person ever. I'm not a bad person either. And I'm not worshiping God that's gonna let me burn in hell because I didn't believe in him. And if there was a God and he's listening, he should know that I tried my freaking hardest. And I'm not sitting here bashing him or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I tried my hardest to believe and it just didn't happen. And I'm about to be 20. You think that guy would have had some type of idea of what I believe in by now. And he's just not in that idea. And I just, like, it's also, I refuse to believe in a God that lets so much suffering happen. Like, so much. To this day, like, so much stuff has happened that is just, like, terrible. And nothing ever got in the way of that stuff stopping. Until it was, like, far too late. And then it's like, I'm on TikTok and I see these girls and they're like, oh, God is such a girl dad. He opened this can of pickles for me. Like, are we serious? Meanwhile, there's probably someone getting raped and kidnapped right now. That's not actually funny. That's being dead ass. Like, that's crazy to me. And okay, he can't control people's actions, but he can control everything else. Excuse me, like, my brain's actually buffering. But I don't know. I keep having, like, a bald spot. It looks like my forehead. And then the whole, like, oh, it's part of God's plan. No, things just happen because they happen. Like, getting cancer, for example. Anybody can get cancer. It doesn't matter what you eat, who you are, no matter what type of medicine you have. Like, anybody can get cancer, and that's just what it is. And it's not, oh, that's not part of, God's plan. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if there was a God that I worshiped, that had control over this world, it would be a perfect world. It would be a perfect place. There wouldn't be, like, you know, wars and slavery and all that, which, like, obviously, but I don't know. I guess this is the God that y'all worship, and that's fine, but I don't know. And, like, my one friend was like, she was like, oh, you don't believe in God anymore? And I was like, nah, not really, or whatever. And she was just like, oh, Tashaya, like, da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna apologize for how I feel and what I believe in. I'm just not, like, it's just not gonna happen. Like I said the other day, I wish I could, but it's just never gonna happen. And if it ever does happen, something happened to my brain. Something happened to me. I got possessed or something, because, honey, I be scared when y'all just be going from straight so not religious, and then boom, the next day you're like just the most religious person ever. This guy, I don't know, but that's all, guys. So let me know what you think.
Bye.